The last lap. It was the final week before graduation, and the campus was buzzing. Caps were being decorated, pictures were being taken, and the "what's next for you" questions floated in every hallway. But not everyone felt excited. Jordan sat alone on the bleachers near the track field, watching a few athletes jog their final laps before sunset. His headphones were in, but no music played. He just needed to look busy. His phone buzzed. "Proud of you, bro. Can't wait to see you walk the stage." It was from his cousin. Jordan smiled, then sighed. If only they knew how unsure he really felt. Yes, he was graduating. Yes, he had made it through. But in his mind, he wasn't winning. No job lined up. No solid plan. No big dream he could say out loud without cringing. He had friends headed to law school, friends building businesses, friends going viral for their talents. And him? He felt behind. Lost. Like he had missed the train everyone else was confidently riding. As he sat there, a voice cut through his thoughts. "You ever run track?" Jordan looked up. A girl he recognized from his English class, Mia, stood nearby, water bottle in hand. "Nah," he said, shaking his head. "Too much pressure." She chuckled. "That's the point though. Track teaches you pressure doesn't mean panic. It means focus." He raised an eyebrow. "You sound like my old gym coach." "I take that as a compliment," she grinned. "Mind if I sit?" They sat in silence for a few minutes, watching the sun dip lower in the sky. Jordan finally said, "You ever feel like everyone's moving forward but you're just here?" Mia looked at him, nodding slowly. "More times than I can count." Jordan was surprised. Mia seemed like she had it together. Smart, driven, always contributing in class. He figured she already had her life mapped out. "I'm majoring in something my parents picked," she admitted. "I applied to law school because they expected. But me? I want to write. For real. Books, scripts, stories. But every time I tell someone, they look at me like it's a phase." Jordan blinked. "I thought you were confident." "I am. And I'm scared at the same time. But both can exist," she shrugged. "Confidence doesn't mean you're not scared. It just means you don't let the fear stop you." That line hit him harder than he expected. She continued. "You're not behind, by the way. You're just in a different lane. Some people figure things out at 18. Some at 28. What matters is you keep running your race." Jordan looked down at the track, thoughtful. Mia stood and tossed her empty water bottle into the bin. "We're all on the last lap of this chapter. You don't have to know what comes next. You just have to finish strong and stay open to what's next." She smiled and gave him a quick fist bump. "Catch you at graduation, Jordan." He watched her jog off, headphones in, shoulders relaxed, like she was carrying her own pace and didn't care what anyone else thought. That night, Jordan went home and pulled out his journal. He hadn't written in it for weeks. This time, he wrote, "I might not have it all figured out. But I'm showing up. And that counts." He made a list of what he did know. He liked editing videos. He was good at helping people stay calm during chaos. He wanted a life that didn't feel like copying everyone else. He didn't want to waste his life comparing timelines. He realized maybe it wasn't about having a 5-year plan. Maybe it was about having the courage to explore until something stuck. And that required faith. Not in the perfect opportunity, but in himself. He started applying for video internships, even the unpaid ones. He started waking up earlier just to walk and think. He stayed off social media for 2 weeks straight. It helped. And little by little, the fog in his mind started to clear. At graduation, as the names were called, Jordan spotted Mia in the crowd. She gave him a small salute, and he grinned. He still didn't have it all figured out. But he was moving. And for once, that felt like enough. Moral of the story. You're not behind, you're on your own timeline. Whether you're a guy, girl, or figuring it out in between, success isn't about rushing. It's about staying in your lane, learning yourself, and not quitting when it gets confusing. Everyone's race is different, but the key is the same: just keep going.